Welcome to Charts Today. It's Wednesday, the 13th of May, and I'm actually in York in the north of England. I've got a meeting at Drax Power Station. I've got a tour of the power station first thing this morning and then sitting down with their trading team. So I'm recording this at 7 a.m. And I start with the Chinese yuan. This is the yuan against the dollar, with dollar buying less yuan, meaning yuan strength. Quite topical whilst Trump is visiting China. There's a double top here, and I've just done 2 days of training in Liverpool. The classic rule of thumb is that the height of the pattern, so that move there takes us back to that sort of support level that we saw back in 2022. So we're seeing dollar weakness, yuan strength, and so that's just an interesting chart in the backdrop there. And whilst we're here, we can look at the Aussie dollar. Their budget out yesterday. Markets seem to like that from a tax perspective, although a lot of people in Australia are not so happy with it, especially property investors. But we are seeing upside target there on the medium-term chart as well. The big news is still in the bond markets. US inflation yesterday was higher than expected. Japan bond yields still looking very scary. This was a worry back in January when we were at 2.35%. We're now at 2.6%, and this is just rising every day. So Japan really under pressure with upside targets to around 2.8 on the short term. And that is going to start sending some shockwaves in Asia. And so the Japanese bond investors, Japan, the biggest bond market in the world, and that's a factor there. US bond yields higher on the basis of that inflation report. Fed almost certainly will be looking at raising now, and we've got a target there to 5%. And of course, the UK market, we're seeing that as well. In fact, the 30-year in the US just has a new upside target, multiple upside targets, multiple thrusts there, so that's quite key as well. And the UK market, with the political turmoil that we're seeing, also higher as well. Taking a look at stocks, they're brushing this off and taking it in their stride. We've got the S&P future there up just slightly this morning, and the Nasdaq future even stronger still. So that's quite interesting there that we're seeing that. And if we look at Asia, we were up 1% in Japan, so that is interesting that we are seeing a new high there on the Japanese market. So despite the bond pressure, we are seeing stocks rising there, so that's quite key too. Looking at crude oil, that's off this morning, so quite key there that we are seeing that move. And gold is relatively flat, and if we look at the short-term chart for gold, we can see we're waiting to see if we activate this downside target, so also quite key. And then last of all, just a quick look at the tech majors in the US. Tesla gave up some of its gains. Nvidia now holding that high, so that's quite good. It's activated that upside target on the chart there, so that's quite key. And Apple also holding some highs. A short one today because I'm short of time, but overall it's the bond markets and inflation that is a worry, and we are seeing a little bit of respite on the oil price. Until tomorrow, back at home. Bye for now.